Fat cat. If that's what they call a fellow who's prosperous, determined, uncompromising, then fine.
A Rapture reminder. The waters surrounding Fontaine's department store have been seeded with an extensive number of magnetic mines. They are very sensitive. Do yourself a favor. Leave any thoughts of escape to the roofs. Life down in Fontaine's is going to be what you make of it.
Her life, children. If you never, ever weaken.
Your imperfections will gang up on you in a crisis. They must be excised, like tumorous growth, before it's too late.
These new songs? Real person. They're like love. Straight from my heart. To all my fans stuck with me like this.
Come on out, we're
My respectable entrepreneurial affairs.
I told Santa Claus I'm always gonna cut a record. Show. Said he'd call.
So I greased a few palms.
Who's there?
Time to time. What of it? I've been told this.
Hurry
town is
up and
friendly
come
to
out.
the Enterprise.
I got a lot of irons in the fire.
I'm accustomed to such strange noises.
Yeah, those old numbers sure got some high notes. But
You're
I
tuned
got
to
something
Radio
new in the
Rapture.
works.
Music for the discerning ear.
Okay,
And now,
want to hear my latest number?
got something very special coming up next. This little lady, who goes by the name of Miss Elizabeth, was picked out of the thousands by the maestro himself, Sander Cohen. And when Sander finds a songbird, you know for sure she's gonna sing sweet. So here's Miss Elizabeth with You Belong to Me.
What was that?
You know, don't you?
The doors, they're cracking open. My memories of the future and somewhere I'm going to go.
It's your future you're looking at?
If not mine, then whose?
Criminal dealings? Fallacy and misdirection from those afraid to let the market take its natural course.
Fat cat. If that's what they call a fellow who's prosperous, determined, uncompromising, then fine. The shoe fits. You got it.
A Rapture reminder.
That's what this
The waters
is.
surrounding Fontaine's department
Obsessive,
store
unbounded my entrepreneurial affairs.
very sensitive. Do yourself a favor. Leave any thoughts.
What of it? I've been told this town was friendly to free enterprise.
First, the law gets bribery. Then, there was some selling in my prison tried to tell a different. Once the law. If you're against the guy making an honest buck, I thought Rapture was open for business.
Well, what was that? I saw where you went.
Another coded message. Attempt to retrieve Ace in the Hole from Suchong unsuccessful. Ryan Private Security killed 3 of our men in the bargain. We'll need to explore alternate means of obtaining Ace.
Come on out, you! I know right where you are. Well, enough of that. Sounded awful irregular. Come on out, you. When I find you. Come on out, you.
Of course, the buildings are being fabricated above the waves. But we will lower them on a lunette ring, submerged into the structure's steel frames. So much steel, you wonder. How will we keep so large a purchase from the government? Water is buoyant. We shall not frame Rapture in steel, but in aluminium. The government jackals may suspect me of building an air force, but never a city.
I saw where you went.
Another one.
They are very sensitive. Do yourself a favor. Leave any thoughts of escape to the rubes. Finding out Fontaines is going to be what you make of it. So make it great.
hypnotize Big Daddy.
Coming next year.
Of course.
Well, he's gotta be handsome and smart and self-assured like Andrew Ryan. And good with his hands like Dr. Steinman.
Forget the future. First clear away the past. This obliteration begins inside. Inside you. I made my quota. Well, I mean, all right. Only off this much.
Did you hear that? Honey, we're all on pins and needles. Come on out. Come back. You'll adore the spotlight. I'm too exhausted. What was that?
Curious. Most curious.
What's this? Well, seems like central heating came from this room, so it would stand to reason that the ductwork should go to Suchong's. Wait a minute.
What's your secret? Why are you always number one and I'm always one up the bottom?
I don't have time for those incapable of greatness.
Suchong wasn't exactly a master of subterfuge.
Heard that.
Not about that.
There is a bell.
But I see it. Friends.
Stay! If you're going to disappear before my diagnosis, why did you come here? Come, make yourself heard.
It's like the key to something that I want.
Return to the fray. Only the
In the market for a personal bathysphere? I got just the thing. The tiger shark. It's top of the fine, and as luck would have it, steeply discounted at present.
Whereabouts of the foreign bitch scientist unknown. Ryan presumes she's dead, but our guess is she's gone underground with the Little Sisters. Options on obtaining the ace are dwindling.
There's no excuse for a racket. Come out and show yourself. We're not finished!
think we found our man.
No sign of him now.
Either he's dead, or working for Ryan. Columbia. He knew about Columbia. And Booker and me. The Suchong must have found a way to reopen the tear I made to come here. But how? A Lutece device. That's how he must have reopened the tear.
And before I knew it, Ryan had me bounced out of my own restaurant. And that Korean had the run of the place. It was a good business, I tell you. I never should have told anyone about that light. About those weird buildings I saw floating in the clouds. And most of all, I never should have told no one about that girl who showed up one day in that old-timey blue dress.
Problem. Big Daddy will not imprint on the little brats. Yet Fink succeeded in imprinting his disgusting bird on his subject. How has Fink, this stupid man, succeeded where Suchong failed? If Suchong could obtain hair sample of Fink's subject, Suchong could determine delta of genetic material with little sister. Proof is in DNA pudding.
Look, the tear still leads back to Columbia. Plasmids, vigors. He and Fink must have been in communication, sharing secrets. Like the Lutesses before they were physically together. Why did I need to come here? What does this have to do with Sally?
You remember, don't you?
It hasn't happened yet? I told you I can't do that.
Concentrate, Elizabeth.
No, the doors are shut. They're... Lutece particle. I use the Lutece particle. If it can make a city float...
It can make a prison rise.
I can't open tears, but we could use this device to go to Columbia and find a particle. But it's been vandalized.
You'll fix it.
Sure. You know, my tower didn't come stock with the Lutece device repair manual.
You will fix it.
Yeah, I'll just...
Elizabeth, you will fix it.
Okay. Okay, there must be some information around here. These are elements. Sodium, titanium. Why would these be on schematics for... It's code. A Visionaire cipher. If we assume hydrogen is A, and iron, the 26th element, is C...
You always used to need a code key.
It's right here. Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac. Looks like a punch list for things Suchong needs to fix the machine. A cold cathode tube, a carbon dioxide scrubber, and a heatsink. Any of the vending machines should have the cathode tube. And we can look for a CO2 scrubber in the bathysphere showroom. A lot of models should have them. A heatsink. Oh, that's... Where in a department store are we gonna find...
Keep your cool with Old Man Winter.
That'll work. Time to find those parts. And then I just have to repair the most sophisticated piece of technology ever created.
Elizabeth, you saw yourself make this repair. You can do this.
Whatever you say. Guess we better find our way out of here. Atlas, you there? I need a favor.
A favor? I don't suppose you've conjured up the miracle you promised yet?
I'm working on it. I'm gonna need some Old Man Winter.
You might try where they hawk them new bathyspheres. As I hear it, Old Man Winter's the only thing keeps their batteries from bursting into flames after 5 minutes.
Thanks.
Think nothing of it. But it's the last favor you'll be getting.
Problem. Big Daddy will not imprint on the little brats. Yet Fink succeeded in imprinting his disguise.
Penalty for vandalism of Suchong device is death. Even for pretty lady.
I suppose you'd be Suchong. Save your ammunition, your device doesn't work.
Device work. Vandal sabotage. You are vandal.
Actually, I intend to fix your device. That is, unless you plan on coming down here and doing it yourself.
It's not prudent for Suchong to return to lab. And you say you can fix?
I broke your code, didn't I? Now just give me the one to open that door and we'll see what your creation can do.
1216.
Your birthday?
Enough talk. Fix the machine.
How'd you know that?
Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac.
Yes, sir. That's correct, sir. I'm representing Olympus Heights. Hope I do you all proud, gang. For the talent portion, I've chosen a song that's ever so dear to my heart, suggested by my dear, sweet mother. Pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile.
There, that machine. It'll have the cathode tube. Got it. Now we need to find Old Man Winter and a CO2 scrubber.
Sweetie! You in the bedroom?
Smile, smile.
If something happens 4 times, you gotta make it happen 8. Criminal dealings.
Come on, don't leave me out here with my heart and my...
I heard you back there!
That's it. We're through.
Where there's bathyspheres, there's bound to be CO2 scrubbers.
And why is that?
If you don't remove the carbon dioxide from the air supply in a submersible, it'll suffocate. And one thing I did like about Rapture, lots of new books to read. I will need a long-haul bathysphere, something where the CO2 built...
You okay?
I've seen all this happen before. I've seen everything that will happen, and now I only see darkness.
You sent yourself here for a reason.
A debt.
That's what you want to call it.
This Atlas. I'm gonna have to kill him. Either that or he'll kill me.
Maybe so.
I'm not you, Booker. Some war hero. I'm not even me anymore. No tears, no omniscience, or whatever you want to call it. Just a whole lot of book learning. And a handful of lockpicks.